Maybe you've never heard of this term, but we're officially in cuffing season.
That means singles are feeling the pressure to find a +1 for the holidays. It can be a tricky time of the dating year, so to help us navigate is local professional matchmaker Stephanie Kluver from It's Just Lunch. Stephanie, great to have you
Good
with us.
morning.
Cuffing season.
Yes.
I'm not familiar.
Okay, so it's a derivative of handcuffing, and it is for singles who want to be in relationships during the winter season. Don't want to be single, the family events, the parties, the thought of it, being alone is not okay.
So they want like someone cuffed to them
Yes,
in
yes.
a totally appropriate manner.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so if because this is understandable, it is a pain to go to holiday gatherings,
Right.
you know, whether it's
Alone,
work part.
too?
Yeah, it is. So what if you are someone who wants to kind of find someone during this time of year? What are some things you should keep in mind?
So if you are looking for a relationship just in the winter, because that is what you're thinking is going to be the best fit for being in winter and being in a relationship and not going to these parties by yourself, it is really important to be open with people that you're dating and be really transparent that, you know, I don't know if I want a long-term relationship. This is for us to get to know each other a little bit better. And if that is what you need for the winter season, great, but being really honest about it on social media as well as with the person that you're dating. Don't give out this fake facade that this is your forever person.
Right, because that's when it gets tricky.
Exactly.
Right? Should you consider extending it if things go well?
I think so. So It's Just Lunch right now is our busiest time. Everyone wants a relationship, especially people who are really serious about long term. This is the time of year where they're looking for relationships. So think about extending it. Don't be just stuck in this winter mode.
So you mentioned not sending mixed messages on social media. What do you mean by that?
I think when people are posting pictures with these people who they've just recently met, and social media is such a big part of mainly single people's lives around this time, showing that, hey, I'm in a relationship, I'm not single anymore. But relationship after relationship is going to turn off the right one when he comes along, when she comes along, seeing all these random people in your life.
Do you coach some of your clients on that? Like, hey, don't post about it until what point in the relationship?
Absolutely. You're scaring away both that single person, or that person that you're dating, and single people in the future. So I always say after 3 or 4 months, things are going really well. Okay, post a picture, but changing your status, all of that, it's becoming a thing that's turning people off.
Yeah, when it gets Instagram official, then
Yes.
it's kind of like, all right, that's a big deal. I know I react when I see friends who post a picture in a couple, you're like, oh, you're excited for them.
Right, and you're committed to that relationship.
Then you're committed
and then they
a little bit.
disappear, and the pictures come down.
Right, how do you uncuff?
So if you mean break up during this cuffing season?
Right.
Well,
no, I mean like at the end, right? It's a short-term deal.
Yes. Well, again, I am pro-relationship, so I don't want to give anyone this advice to, hey, get in these short-term relationships and get out. But I do think that if you're getting to know someone and they're not the right one, being really honest from the very start and as you go. Don't talk about the future. Don't talk about, you know, us in 6 months.
Smart.
Exactly.
Cool.
Okay. And then in the end, be honest, right?
Be honest, always good advice. Stephanie from It's Just Lunch, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.